patch with another game of Total War 3 Kingdoms. 190 expanded. It's the new patch. We're here with the forces of the Wuhan people. Qiuliju is here, and we are rocking out. I haven't fired everybody yet. We fired a couple of everybody, but we're going to try to not fire any more people. All day at work, whenever I was paying a normal amount of attention to work, I was saying to myself, don't fire everybody again. We should have got purple infantry rather than the greens. It's okay. Alright, time to fight. So this is very good for us, you know. Despite superior forces, they predict a close defeat. It's not going to happen. Now, this army... Thing is we have very high morale now from various effects. Our horde buildings are already giving us like 10. So we're going to be able to fight for a while. You know, 70 morale on our purple dudes is pretty crazy. But, you know, we're fresh and they're not. We're going to try to get a good duel. Not against him. He's got tenacity. Maybe she'll duel the big guy or something. You know, we'll so here she has flames and dances. Ooh, I want to get her. That's awesome. Anyway, I want to get her, and then she can be the greatest duelist of all time. Let's get to it. After all, we might lose, and then we have to start all over again. It's okay. I don't think we're gonna lose. I've lost before when I didn't think I was going to lose. A heavily forested map. Now, this is not perfect for us. However, it's not so bad. Now, fortunately, we can see them over here, which... Alright, there's reinforcements from that direction, but we will just destroy this crew. Like, do we beat her if we fight her? Yeah, probably. That's a 30-second. Yeah, you know, actually, maybe she would win. It's hard to say. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have them right here, and we're gonna try to, you know, make a make a difference as we can, because if they charge up here into the trees, that's okay. We don't have you know, it gives us a lot of problems. Oh, we get the cavalry bonuses in the thing, so charge speed, and yeah, it's pretty funny. Oh, we don't have I'm like, whoops, we don't have... Alright, he is challenging one of my... He's a strategist. I should be able to beat him. Even though Yuan is like a strategist-ish guy here, we're gonna... Oh, that was too early. It's okay. We're gonna roll over them here. The important thing is that Northern Courage shouldn't matter. They're on the field. They're coming from over here. It's gonna take them ages to get here. So we're going to assume that we're just going to be able to roll up here, come around behind. Yes, indeed. Because a battle like this is the best possible scenario for us. We get them out into the open field. We beat them down pretty strenuously. And then, you know, they come out and try to... try to make something of themselves, but that's not going to work for them, right? No siree. And they'll get knocked off. And then, of course, all of these should have been the ones hiding behind the walls, or maybe it was level 3, in which case they should have been the ones hanging out in front of the walls, patiently waiting for me. He's using a glaive at least, which will let him get big damage in there. You know, obviously, most strategists will lose a duel. Not all of them. This is good. We want this. Because now we're going to be able to... These cav are going to get deleted on the charge, and these lancers are already, yes, this is beautiful. They're trying to run away here, but our dudes are too swift for them. I was like, oh, we're in fast forward. I'm like, they're not that quick. We were in slight fast forward, but Yuan emerges victorious. Beautiful stuff, as planned. And here, you know, they are in terrible, terrible shape. They took the fight the worst way possible, and that bodes very well, of course, for us in the future here. Because now the cav's gone, right? And so what do they have? Yeah, they're amazing. 430 charge, 20 bonus versus large. You know, they're shockingly great. So, you know, we don't really need Zhanbei headhunters. No, having one is always good. I am firmly in the one Zhanbei headhunter forever theory of play. Also, hey Luke, good afternoon. Yeah, I was thinking of that as soon as I loaded in. I'm like, I don't need these bandit gang. I should have got just purple infantry with shields, right? If I have any access to them, but like, we don't need green with shields at all. If we get a really good one, we can have one in the front with like circle, right? To maybe get them to run into, but. Alright, and then here, hopefully, their archers are just pushing all the way up this way. This is crazy behavior from them. They've got spear support, but it's not going to help as we just run right up here, because these are archer militia, and they're about to have a bad time. So they're trying to focus in here, but then now we're going to get all the way back onto repeating crossbows in the back, which is where we want to be, yes sir. They're the only things on this field that can shut down our cavalry, and now the fools are just totally getting mauled, stirred, shaken. Because as they are streaming in here, they have no backline defense for all of their archers. They're just trying to come in here. Yeah, they're trying to form a line, all right. All right, everybody. Pump the damage. Where are our horses? Wuhan Lancer, smash! $500 charge bonus on these guys. Let's see how it works. They have a huge evasion, but on the charge, you still get your charge bonus against that. So that evasion ain't doing anything while the charge bonus is active. Brutal stuff here, and then we'll be able to turn the flank here and there. Now we got on to, all right, yeah, the Wuhan Raiders in perfect form, rolling on up. And a very brave daughter of the house wishes to duel. Very well, we accept. This is the sort of stuff that earns you a husband, right? It is absolutely the sort of stuff that earns you a brave husband who will be inspired by your feminine virtues, like dueling, like swordsmanship or swordswomanship, like horsemanship or horsewomanship, like horsewomen's husbandry or huswifery. Talking to nobles or something else to eliminate the ranged threat. You know, the Wuhan Raiders do okay, but they don't have the shields, you know, which lets them, you know, it makes them not really want to get pushed out. Ah, and then she uses her her ability, but we counter with the wisdom of the river. She'll have nothing to say to that, I say. Because these dudes, and they only have a 20 bonus versus infantry, right? Because they have axes. The Wuhan Raiders are amazing at what they do, which is have axes, but they're not like a kill the archers unit, right? They're more of a devastate the purple infantry on their way into combat. You know, you come in, you smack them with an axe, and then, you know, the volley comes in. It's brutal work. Speaking of brutal work. And here we want to be on the sword guards. That's the highest quality unit. We want to make sure they don't get away from us. This duel is going just fine, naturally. And then the infantry captain, that's desirable as well. They're running, but we, with our boost, are as fast as them barely. You know, she's a brave fighter here. You know, she did her best. Mad respect to her. Even if she wins, you know. He's got 5,000 hit points left. He's fine. Unless these people are Oathsworn. Is this her mom? It might be your mom. That doesn't mean they're Oathsworn. The game just started, and people don't start Oathsworn most of the time. Boom, baby. Alright, and now we just need to get on the premium targets. Alright, Archer and Archer. Alright, so that's the premium target. Alright, so we get all of those archers. Archer militia are much less important of a target than archers. That one's down to 1. That's enough. G Infantry Classic are worth chasing. Are they going to get off? No, no, no. They got plenty of space before they get away. We should be able to get them. Maybe. Nope, nope, they got away. Alas. But this cleanup is going to be beautiful. That's enough of them that are gone. And it should really, really smash what's left of their forces here at the town. Think you've been spoiled by the Qiuliju? Yeah, you know, because they have massive model count. They have 80, right? Or are they just 60? But the Qiuliju ones, yeah, they're definitely a tier above, because the Wuhan cavalry are, well, here with 650 kills and 550 kills, we can definitively declare them not that good. Well, we happen to know that that was on unsupported archers. Anybody would get a lot of kills. But they do have mighty knockback, you know, and that does all the work. You know my feelings on mighty knockback. It is the best. Gongsun Zan, yes. You will join us. Hongfu Zhenshu. Oh, I was like, I recognize this guy's name. He's from Zhu Hao's faction. Yeah, he'll be great. He'll be a happy dude. Sentinels are important. Young Mao, we love this guy. We love this guy. He's the honorable hostage. Movement, ammunition, what's not to like? And Chao, the one we wanted the most, of course, won't join up, but maybe she will later. And importantly, from all these people joining us, those armies are gone, you know, so that helps out in massive amount. Do we want to hit the replint? No, I don't think it's important to do that here, actually. Because locking us into tired, I think, would be worse. We've got enough movement to besiege the town. Or at least, I thought we did, and we did. Yeah, we totally obliterate... we totally obliterate all of the retinues there. Is momentum Qiuliju thing? I believe so, yes. because he's got his chaos ability with that, and yeah, so he he like Lu Bu, you know, that's the Wuhan thing. They can really go. If you have a strong army, then you can do anything you want to do. Because with the movement range increase from high chaos and the movement range increases inherent to the faction, you know, you could really get a lot done. Of course, it locks you to tired, but how many times have we been just a little bit away from greatness on an intern? But here, this is going to be the end of them, I think, and as long as the Janbei don't turn on us, like, immediately, we'll be okay. 1 point to them. Yeah, and, you know, you've got the whole mechanic there from the territory, the tributary thing. But here, you know, at the top level, 100% loot, Raider, Unruly, morale when attacking, 15 loot, 25 movement range. I mean, those are all broadly good things. Take this post-scarcity economy over momentum. Yeah, you know, it's both fun to have to think about what you're spending your money on and a tremendous amount of fun to pay it no regard at all, isn't it? Does he have Filion Uncorrupt? He will when he gets to level 2, which is not too far away. Crucially, now with that money, we're going to be able to go to level 2 in both of these places. Gongsun Zan may well attack us soon, but he is frying other fish right now. He's at war with Yufalo already, so that will be quite a distraction to him, right? Because that's going to be pulling both focus and balance of power away from where his head is. I bet Liu Yu hired Yufalo to get a contract with him. Because when you're playing, that's always what happens. Just haven't made running commerce. Exactly. And we will, we'll have him up in no time. Here, of course, we can, oh yeah, we didn't auto-resolve in. We didn't take it. We were too busy thinking about the future. And Gongsun Du is no more. And we rivaled up with her, so scant chance of her arriving in the pool. But, you know, she is like... I'm not actually sure if she was anybody's mom. It's alright. But we know he has tenacity, so, you know, he'll be good to get into an army, potentially, and then... Really, it's... She's got fire arrows, a night battle, graceful diplomat. Oh, 5 diplo to all factions, no matter what. Wonderful. But she likes Tadun, that's the one, you know, because they dueled, so... Assuming their personalities strive. You generally consider the Koreans decent neighbors if it comes to it, but that was before the changes. What's the plan? No, really the plan was to stick right here. And then if this Korean faction attacks Toba Jiafeng, that would be the ideal, and then we hit him there. But no, the idea is to stop right now, get an administrator in this building, and then move everything to the Gongsun Zan way. I never see him survive either, because Toba, he gets distracted. He's gonna go somewhere and do something dumb, and then these Koreans are gonna bushwhack him. Because here with the strong admin, like with the Yalu admin, because she's the one who's got like a big stack still. Throw her in here, and also helps with public order, right? And now we've got, you know, a primo stack in there, stiffening the opposition, in addition to, you know, what will be walls soon enough. Here, we're going to convert, and we can't afford, oh no, we can't do. Here, it's time to build... We're going to build another building of the host. Thriving population, which is excellent, but we need more building slots, right? We need to get another army up is what we need. If we get another army up right here, we cannot afford. But like Gongsun, yeah, because she's got repeating crossbows, and as bandits, that's an incredibly good thing to get. Hey, Kiara, good afternoon. You ask how was work? Well, you know, it happened and now it's over. No, it was okay. The temperature has recently become lower. It's not nearly as hot out. It dropped like 10 degrees. So now it's only like 92 out and not 102. And that has done wonders for my mood. We're going to take the gale, right? Yeah, and then we'll... Oh, well, no, my knockback seems better, doesn't it? Their horses don't have a lot of mass. Yeah, we'll just get the cone thing. A little bit of damage never went amiss, right? And here we're building this, which will be more money, and this, which will be more money. I mean, yeah, more post-battle loot is good. Building for money is never something that you regret unless somebody, you know, beats you up before you get to take advantage of it. And then you're like, why would I do that? Anyway, it's time to put them on bandit patrol assignments because it'll be worth a small amount of money, and importantly, it also gets them doing something, gets some experience. We've got five assignment slots. There's absolutely no reason for them not to be out working. The big boss is working, they should work. Yeah, we just don't need to be paying these greens. We'll recruit better things one of these days, maybe. Because we could spin off a stack right here. But general preference, right? General preference is always to defend with the absolute minimum amount. Now, this wouldn't be a terrible idea. This wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because it ensures Gongsun Zan's not going to hit me. And, well, the thing is, right, is so... Does buy us time. It's like, do we want a war with him? Yeah, probably, but not like right now. A war with him in 10 or 12 turns would be better. Indeed, Liu Yu may well die before it all happens. Yeah, he's not gonna make his way over Gongsun Zan's land. And if he does, then I'll just kill him then and sort of laugh at Gongsun Zan for losing him the first time I've ever seen. But, you know, things have changed. Things have changed in the world. You never know what's gonna be happening. Strictly is the one that killed you. That was Gongsun. Exactly. You know, like, he's not gonna get over here. He's got to go through my best friend Gongsun Zan to get me. Dong Zhuo has been killed. Did we see the video? An incense master, yes. Alright, so most of these people don't get happier for it. He does, but he's gonna make everybody more unhappy if we give it to him, so that's not useful. Liang Mao here, satisfaction, experience, loot, make spies better. This guy will give us negative desire for higher office, though. Let's just put him in here. A bunch of good things is better than not a bunch of good things. And, you know, maybe that guy can get a cooler job someday. Get her stimulating the market. Get him helping out with the building. Want to rotate this over first. Like, no, we want to... Yeah. We'll do that one first. We've got a little bit of cash in the bank, which means it's time to do that. And Gongsun Zan has given us the time we need. Looking at his armies, of course, we just need... Wow, it's a lot of White Horse Raiders, isn't it? Five White Horse Raiders backed up by 5 archers. Sick. Sick army. a little bit to keep stuff off of them. But here we're already rocking out on replenishment, of course, my favorite thing to be true. And are we finishing up our... Yeah, these give us chanters, which... You know, whatever. Yeah, we'll just... Well, we don't need to recruit more troops here. We'll go up this way. We'll get a secondary force here in a bit. Really just to get them into the field, also to intimidate and threaten our opponents, but... Oh, here's the video. Because the Raiders could just skirmish alliances. Exactly, I was like, man, because we can't beat them at range, and we can't close onto their... But if we engage them in, like, say, 12 or 15 turns, when we've got access... to the Swiftfoot Archers, or the Swift Skirmishers, whatever they're called. The Wang Kuang's unit. That should, hopefully, help us. My poor skin. Alright. Construction complete. We've got... What's going? Do we just spend the money here? I mean, yeah, I think so. No reason not to. We keep on keeping on. This guy's a Buddhist convert from Qiuliju, but I wouldn't have met Qiuliju. I can hire this guy. Yeah. He's level 4, which is amazing. She's level 4 as well. Where's she from? She's from the big ZJ. I bet she's not a spy. I don't think I know ZJ. That's not where I would find out. Yeah, amazing. She's very upset, of course, but we will just give her some title, because a level 4 character is 1,000,000% worth holding on to. Chief of Records, yeah, we'll have you write it down, my girl. She's got Bright and Thief. So Thief makes you have less loot in your own army, but Bright gives you 10. And, yeah, so that gets her at parity, and that's just fine. And you know, she's beautiful, so that's good, too. You know, that's always nice. Now, she's got a crummy tree that is going all kinds of around and may never get to Poison Volley, but she's level 4, and that's worth its weight. We'll get her into the field when we can. Yeah, put your old monitor vertical on your desk for a good ticket. Now you have 2 vertical in your nice LED. Nice. I was like, I want to get one like above my main monitor so I could look up at the chat and be like, yes. All right, so we got her. That's excellent. You know, Jambe would have been good too, but this guy, this lady, she is, you know, she is bright as well as beautiful. She will certainly be a great pickup for us. Exactly, and like I could have it like zoomed in some, because like the pictures on the screen are like these. Qiuliju will sign peace with us and we'll get paid. I mean, there's no real reason to be at war with him, because this isn't a treaty at all, so nobody cares that we're at war with him. Yeah. Nobody cares. It's if you get peace and you make them like give you something in the future, then everybody gets bent out of shape about it. I mean, sometimes they're like peace treaties with our enemies, but I don't think they really care. You know, they get over it. It's 1,000. You want me to not take 1,000? So I have it on good authority. Qiuliju is going to go and stand in a gate pass for a while anyway, and we won't have to worry about him. And then the Yu attacks Yuan Shao. We can get local hero. There is a group of bandits and one is reformed. We will hire the reformed bandit. Wow, wow, wow. We hire a Zhanbei marauder who enables terror own retinue. The finest of all things to read. We gotta get this guy. We gotta get this guy into an army. Yikes! That's so good. That is so good. Terror own retinue might as well read. You get to have fun. We're going to... get him here. We need to get to level 4 on these places pretty badly. Alright, and here we can make people happier finally. We got the trait for, like, now it doesn't matter anymore. We fired everybody who was mad. You know, it wasn't so bad. Now they just have general discontent. And their lack of purpose is lower somehow. Wong Kwong? I'm like, what are you doing, buddy? I guess his faction got eliminated already. It's 192. He got murked. You never see Wong Kwong die that quick. Well, you do now. You do now. When Zhang Yang got the Emperor in the Yutron campaign, that was historical too. I knew he was in the mountains over there somewhere for a bit, right? Because that's when he was linked up with the dudes. Okay, yeah. I knew that Yongfeng had him there in the mountains and stuff, but I didn't remember or read that name because I was just reading, you know, the other week. Remember what I just read. Technically remembering. It's like that's a low form of memory to have like recently read a thing and be like, oh yeah, I read that last month. I mean, it's still technically remembering. Alright, who's honoring me now? Alright, so these guys are... awesome, you know, they've got very big AP. Are these crossbows? 12 shots, 220 range, 61 AP. The recruitment is steep, but the upkeep isn't that bad, right? What we need is not them. What we need is, like, dudes with shields to run up on them. Or archers. We need quality archers. When are we going to get quality archers? We don't need this for Liu Yu, right? Yeah. Quality archers are 15 turns away. Well. No, that's not where they are. Where are they? They're here. I'm going the wrong way. We're going the wrong way to get them. Amazing. It's alright. They're 12 turns away. He's been starting about Liu Yang. Zhang Yong shows up to provide supplies, gets promoted to Grand Marshal, and went back to Hei, where he's based on. And then shortly afterwards, Cao Cao like arrives and yoinks him more or less, and it's like, you don't need to be in Luoyang. And then somebody yells at him. Somebody yells at him. Super imprecise. I remember it. There's a story. Somebody yells at him. They're like, Cao Cao, you scoundrel. He's like, moi? Say it isn't so. Speaking French all of a sudden, but, you know, badly. I imagine that Cao Cao speaks French like I speak his name, which is to say, inelegantly. There we go. The money is rolling in. There, 35 public order. Yeah, everything in the whole game conspires to get public order here. Now we don't need it on these sub buildings anymore, but actually the pop growth is desirable enough, isn't it? Because the alternative is what? Replan, which we don't really need here. Spies or banditry income. I mean, the banditry income wouldn't be nothing. But it would hardly make too much of a difference. I don't think boosting the population and getting food is bad, especially since we're needing this food to go up to tier 4 here. My general is unhappy. Oh, because he leveled up to level 2. Oh, right, the Wandering Craftsman. The best thing in the game, and I didn't have it on anybody. Yalu, guard this with your life. In your Ufalo campaign, every dog has its day. And on this day, that dog is found in Yuan Shao. As he started to cut Song Knight into size, his brother confederated him. Fire bombs with no use cap? That means I'll use them twice, but talk it up like I am getting a lot of value out of it. Oh man, Jawa's in the... Alright, we gotta get her. I need her. But... I was like, because she's not even from over here. That's right, that's right. Well, welcome to the party, my lady. You are going to be the great duelist of the Third Army. No, I'll keep on getting these people. I don't care. Tenacity plus flames plus dance of death. I mean, this lady, even though she's got one eye, she's still at 42 melee evasion. She's a killer. Song and Zhong are your two rival kingdoms. Oh, that is fun. Yeah, let's just get her into the field. Because she needs to, you know, she needs to start up her horde, right? The longer you wait to do this, the worst. But each of your garrisons, of course, can pay for themselves very quickly. We're going to keep the bandit warriors here because... yeah. Because we're going to want to roll this up into an actual stack at some point and... break a treaty or something. And when you archer hard. Hard. I was listening to Walk Hard earlier, the song from the film Walk Hard. My brother was listening to it, and so I started listening to it too, and I was like, oh yeah, this is good stuff. And when you walk you walk hard. Beautiful stuff. Hey, Ironic! How's the campaign going? Well, it's going great. Rocky at the very start, I forgot to share spoils at the beginning for a bit, had a very sketchy battle against Gongsun Zan, where I had a tactical reserve outside of the city, and everybody else had basically run, but we brought fresh troops in, and it was real touch and go, but we managed to get them knocked down. I only fired like 2 or 3 people for being unhappy, I don't remember which, but things are going good. Things are going good. A gift horse? We're going to decline it because we're actually pretty low on fame and fortune here. That'll buy us a few more turns. Hey, Ellie, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, we picked up a few people from Gongsun Zan's faction, and then we got Jiao who had showed up from on the other side of the place. I love her flavor text. Her flavor text always makes me want to run her. She's like old, right? She's 54. Not like that's a super old woman, but it's old for the game because you're like, oh no, when are they gonna die? But this flavor text just gets me, right? You know, the strongmen of the Zhao family are dead, leaving only a weak daughter. I need not worry. The last words of the murderous fool who crossed the brave Jiao. My girl. You know, she, you can tell from her face that she's gonna get it done. we want to do here is just roll up this way, spend the money on boosting the army. Do we want to get a horse archer? I'm going to go with probably yes. One seems very nice, even though they're pricey, right? Plus, it's, you know, sort of what we do. And like, because and she's actually, I wasn't even thinking about this whenever I was looking, but yeah, she's absolutely perfect for being a person with a bright trait, right? Can have the loot to support the horde as you're building it, and then of course hold it down while you're there. Now we're just gonna roll up here and take his land, hopefully, because rolling up past where he's at, even if we don't get that horse pasture, it would be ideal to get the horse pasture, but I figure the Gongsun Zan's going to have some other problems. And if we get the major settlement there, then when we decide to give Gongsun Zan another problem, you know, we'll be in a good spot to swoop on in and, you know, make ourselves at home. Make ourselves very, very home feeling. Speaking of the home, look at that! Beautiful stuff. The Wandering Craftsman makes the hometown bow. Expertise and instinct, firewall moving. You know, it's actually, I mean, it's not incredibly strong, but, I mean, doing 700 a hit in this balance is very strong. And, yeah. Home is where the horse is, indeed. Someone at work was talking about, you know, one thing led to another, and they were talking. Yeah, we'll just keep the hometown bow for somebody that's not one of the tribals, right? Maybe for my lady Chawa, the Dauntless Swordswoman, and the hometown bow. We'll hold on to it. But they were talking about, you know, living inside of a store and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, like the film Where the Heart Is. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, the film Where the Heart Is, where the woman gets left by her jerk boyfriend, and then she has to live in the Walmart through the whole pregnancy. I'm like, this is a real movie. Curious. The Untried Riders, very curious. And the Untried Skirmishers have 58 models rather than the 60. Very curious. Perhaps that can't be intentional, right? That must have been like a little slider or a thing. That's pretty funny stuff, though. I mean, if it was 50, I would believe it, but 58, no way. Silly stuff. But that's the only number of the models in the unit that doesn't look like it's the nice round numbers that we have grown accustomed to. But that looks like it's the whole hardened cavalry. The untried ones are the ones that have the 58. Maybe it is intentional. They have 4,000 more hit points, but that, I think, is just a function of the models. We'll see. What were we doing? We were recruiting enough people into this army to make it a functional army-ish. Alright, so here, a chanter, and then here something with a shield to stand in the front. Oh, we already have 8 someones with a shield to stand in the front. Do we want another one or more archers? Having like 4 or 6 archers both feels fine. And we're just going to replenish while we're through his lands. I'm not sure which of the replenish we get. Basic plus buildings plus reforms. Awesome. Yeah, so you don't get pop, but this is like allied replenishment rather than foreign replenishment. So, you know, 20 while we're going through here is just fine, and yeah, we don't get recruitment while you're under that. That was from being clicked on it in the past. But all right. Beautiful. 9 turns and we'll have good archers. We're about to fight 12 white archers. Yes, we need more archers. What we'll do is get a second army, and then we'll show up incredibly mob deep and do a Shook Ones Volume 2.5 on them. They're like, do you hear that, sir? It sounds like a boombox. That doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't. We'll say that it's important to be dutiful. Now, we are super broke now, which means we very much need to get a payoff. But this one's going to pay off a little bit soon. We'll be able, you know, this army is expensive, but crucially... Crucially, this is exactly like the Dream campaign. Because the only way the campaign can be better is if you're a stronger player and then, you know, you just beat Gongsun Zan by yourself. Because, you know, the real answer to Cav archers is archers of your own in sufficient numbers to threaten them. 5 or 6 archers, I mean, it's really enough. It'll eventually be enough. So, they're not armored, it's evasion that they have, yeah. Because even if you catch them on foot, with 50 bonus for Slarge, all it does is counteract their evasion. Sure, you'll get the damage in, but, you know, with that 50 bonus for infantry they have, it's not like they're a slouch. A lot of hit points in them, though, right? Hey, Thomas, would you say you think I have enough army to take over Gongsun Zan? Yeah, but right now, we're going to take this land here first. And then, you know, because ideally, right, we would get, like, a contract with, like, Yuan Shao or something for when we hit Gongsun Zan. And then we'll be able to double dip. We'll be like, oh, because we'll triple dip, right? Because you're dipping into safety. You're dipping into getting paid for the Merc contract. And, you know, maybe we can get a husband for our daughter out of the deal. Only -1 on these. Can I offer you, like, a nice, bow? And 58 coins? Oh, 1 food. Yeah, I should have done that. Well, the bow's okay. We won't miss the bow. Leveling that up would be very good. So too would that be. Alright, what's he got? Wuhan Noble Riders. I don't even get these guys. I don't even get these guys. Yeah, might as well, right? Yeah. Alright, and then we'll get our range on. And get a huge charge bonus and damage bonus for when we roll up in. Oh, I think that satisfaction one got made larger in magnitude. That's awesome. Oh, we can't afford that. It's okay. It's so amazing that the horde building income shows up there. Just beautiful stuff. Later, Luke. It was good to see you. Enjoy your day. I don't know how long we'll be playing this. Maybe a bit of time, maybe a lot of time. No, not sure. Not sure how the day is going to pan out. I was thinking, I'm like, am I going to take a nap? And then I looked at my open energy drink, and I was like, well, that's not the behavior of a person who's going to take a nap. He what? Alright, so Qiuliju and Gongsun Zan pieced out. Well, that's silly. No, it did not let me respect the peace. I was surprised by that. And they've got the Zhanbei Maceman. And they've already got their building there. They've got their Wuhan Lancers going up. We'll be facing our own troops before long. Like, hopefully we can get him to come out at us. I'm like, I don't... Like, how much of a problem would it be to take the wall? Oh, it's not a wall, it's just a level 3. Well, maybe they're sally out at us, right? The thing is, though, is that Gongsun Zan may well try to attack us, like, tomorrow. But if he's at war with Yuan Shao, then maybe it'll wait for the day after tomorrow. Or the day after tomorrow. I'm like, maybe we don't need to pay these guys every turn. That was a lot of wasted money. It's okay. We can't defend this place if something bad happens. Maybe we can. I mean, if there's just a little thing. Hong Nagong, he is always showing up over here. There we go. The Anew Hill Raiders. This is what we need. Oh, we got the Qingzhou. Well, we don't need the spears. Did we not get the halberds? You don't get the halberds from it. That's funny. Oh, the halberds are green too? Oh, the rebalance problem. I'm like, I thought they were purple. Well, we likely won't use either of these because we don't really need them. But the spears are like fine, you know, if you want to shield the spear unit. They got 200 in the unit, and that's good because they used to be the turbines or whatever. Right? Yeah. You play a character with horse archers, you take over and max the commander's bit of forces, the discount and stuff, and go full discount. Yeah, you know there is a tremendous pleasure in having a whole bunch of horse archers and other like cavalry, just like 2 full cav archers, 2 full cav armies. Because then your reinforcements can always get into the battle. What we need are rockets that have oxes pulling them so they can get around very quickly, and then maybe a large dragon who leads us into battle. Just brainstorming. That's very cheap. Yeah, you know, if you're playing like Ma Teng, you can get his unique forces to be basically a free thing without too much effort. It's pretty fun how it all comes together on them. Yuan Shao declares his intentions in 194. We're just gonna stay out here and starve you out, buddy. I am not too proud. Not at all. And while we're burning you down, we'll keep on improving things here. Yeah, that'll show you. You're talking about Ma Teng? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he, I cannot wait. I say that, although I played this one. I can't wait to play Ma Teng. I very much am looking forward to getting the perfect horses and dedicating them and getting the permanent buffs and having the greatest time that you can have. All right, here we go. And just as planned, now that they'll be taking the attrition, they're coming out at us. They lose a little bit there. Now here, he's level 6. That's quite a guy, but he'll be no good fighter. And we've got our assignments rolling on it, I think. Yeah, it looks like, well, maybe they're not. Maybe the assignments aren't active. No, we're defending, so yeah, some of them are active and some of them are still thinking about it. But yeah, with 259 range on our archers, we're going to be very happy. Oh, they've got boosted range on their archers too, but that's fun. We have 6 more range than their crossbows do, so we'll be able to outrange them with our hardened archers. Let's get to it. Same old, right? We're going to run up. We're going to pepper them with some arrows a bit. They don't have any red cav to worry about. Just devastating yellow cav to worry about. But, you know, we can meet their yellow cav with our yellow cav and then hit them with a countercharge of lancers. You know, there's plenty of stuff to do against them. Oh, I'm so excited. You know, it was a real feather in my cap to get to be invited to beta test and all, but I am very much looking forward to playing a campaign, you know, for a nice long time and taking over the world and not trying to find anything wrong, you know, because while it was a lot of fun to try to find things wrong, it'll be nice to just load in and do the same thing that we do every day, try to take over the world. I'm like, oh yeah, he doesn't have a bow. That would be a bad duel. She would be a good duel. He would be a good duel. I guess it wouldn't be a bad duel. Let's take it. Oh, whoops. Oh, why would I do that? That's not how to counter it. So instead, we don't throw the bomb, and anyway, it's fine. And I don't even think we got the Wisdom of the River to kick on. We didn't. We botched it all. It's fine. The really important thing is that the Wuhan Noble Riders are here, and maybe we'll find a way to recruit them ourselves someday. I am something of a Wuhan Noble myself. Oh, that was a sweet little effect. And we're like not that afraid of them because they don't have any bonus at all. So now we're gonna charge in. I am a little worried about us being in here. Yeah, I'm worried about the Cav. That was a bad thing for the Cav because now they're gonna get shot up on the retreat. This Sentinel, this champion has tenacity of steel. This champion has tenacity of steel. I have to have him. And here, crucially, we have manipulated them into running right into us, and the Lancers are going to get right on top of their horsemen here. They're not going to be able to get away. Perfect. And our horse archers were facing the wrong way, but it's okay, because just at the last moment, they're going to run off here. Get them here and here. There's a lot of spears here. We don't need to be engaged in them. And now we need to get these guys in the back to hit their crossbows. The Lancers will be here right on time. Break the shield wall to flank here. Where are hearses to run in there? They are... they're really going deep here, but it's not going to work for them. We get a flank here, and this whole block is doing something. I have no idea what they're... Oh, they're trying to get, like, 4 horsemen. But the horsemen are long gone from there. Here, they get a little bit of unbreakable, but our archers are quite happy shooting over the top at theirs, and, you know... Crucially, the Wuhan Lancers are destroying this guy. And with the Wisdom of the River here, it's going to be beautiful. And then we're going to try to get a firebomb. We're going to get behind him here and see... Come on. Show me the money. They're engaged. You run behind them, and then... Oh, it's glorious. That actually did a ton of work. That's super good. Catches them on fire. Tanks their morale. Yeah, that's amazing. You know, it's a little wonky to get set up, but worth every penny. Oh, no. Our Wuhan Raiders get beaten off of the foe. Oh, they get shot up from behind from those archers. It'll be all right. Charge in here. Liu Yu is not very much longer for the world, although they're like probably oath sworn, so that might You know, we might have a problem there, but maybe, maybe not. Hits him there, back out. They got the Zhanbei Macemen here. You're a traitor to our alliance. And I thought the Wuhan and the Zhanbei were friends. I mean, they aren't. The Zhanbei would ultimately subsume the Wuhan. We win the duel. We need to charge in over here. We've been doing a really good job of cycle charging our warriors into to the flanks and such. Pretty solid performance here. You know, they weren't significantly weaker than us on the field here. You know, so the good tactics took the day. Plus, you know, our superior macros. And he just gets right into these G infantry, and starts taking huge damage. Get out of there, man! Get out of there! What you doing? But when we get our real archers, we're gonna get all the way turned on. It's gonna be amazing. I'm very pumped, because I feel like, you know, we've already made it up that hill, you know, that early game hill where you don't know if the campaign's gonna work or not. And crucially, on hard, which means that at least on some start positions, we can play on hard again. You can tell I don't know how to hit and run this game. I don't know how to hit and run in any game. No, I'm not very good. But one of the great things about Total War, Warhammer, which I have the most experience with in this game, is that they're still very enjoyable even when you're not very good, right? You know, you can still... Yes! Champion with tenacity of steel! Shan Yuyan, welcome to the party. He is intrepid, stubborn, scarred, which means you won't get anything else wrong with him, and energetic. Everything about this guy is awesome. Also, I think this is your wife, Liu Yu, and she's gonna join me. Hooray. That'll get us some. I mean, she's got crossbowmen. You know, crossbows aren't bad. And now those two retinues just drop, and suddenly, a beautiful time. Ah, how exciting! We've got our suite of characters, you know, and it's definitely coming up Millhouse here, because Tenacity of Steel on a champion is incredibly exciting to me. Sure, they don't get the big evasion that you associate with the Happy Times of Sentinels, but big damage. Champions are already fine duelists enough, right? Because they tend to be armored, and hey, look at that. We get the Falcon Bow. This is like the hometown bow, but it's more like a bird. Alright, so... Administer commandery. Oh, alright. Alright, yeah. 5% replan for own army. Normal skills, but, you know, what a guy. And fatigue resistance. 65 armor. 15 block. Plus tenacity. Yeah, this guy's a beast. Tenacity of Steel in like a grind, like if you get him on foot fighting in a blob fight with a halberd, with a glaive, you know, and like tenacity kicks up and then he's doing, you know, 2,000 to swing, because tenacity is very clearly balanced for the weapons that normal sentinels get to carry. So you get what I call a cool sentinel, like Xu Huang or Zhao Yun. There's another one, Zhang He, right? Zhang He also gets cool weapons. There might be a few more, but those are the ones that immediately always spring to mind. The big guy gets to level 4, the chaos increases. And we occupy the town. Oh, that's a lot of money! Beautiful stuff. How did we get that much money per turn? Alright, and we've got some very good things to do, but what we're just going to do is supervise some construction here, because that one's pretty important. We have enough to improve these miners. It's worth a ton of money to do so. But we also have enough to go to level 4. That's worth a lot too. Oh, these people are unhappy and could become spies. Well, I hate that. Get happier, buddy. Like, hast thou considered the refined iron sickle? Yeah, flames, definitely flames. Flames is such a big difference maker. Alright, and we've got Oathsworn. We Oathsworn into the battle here. That is very good, of course. You gotta have an Oathsworn. That, you know, just having them on the field gives you what it's, 10 morale, 10 evasion, and 15 range block. So good. Anyway, what were we doing? We were seeing about the future. We were going to... Yeah, we need to get to level 4 here, before here. This Korean fellow was like, hey, do you want a contract against the caretaker of the Han Emperor? And I'm like, whoa, what do you think I'm doing here? I'm trying to stay out of that nonsense. This is about, you know, securing self-determination and grazing rights for the Wuhan peoples. Not about getting involved in the petty squabbles. You go to tier 4 here because the wall... No, you don't... You don't get a wall at tier 4? What am I thinking? You don't get a wall at tier 4. You get a wall at tier 7. Well, at least we'll get another building slot at tier 4. Alright, what do we do here? We're about to need to fight him. He's against, like, everybody, right? Yeah, he doesn't have any friends around here. Worst case scenario, he takes his army and immediately runs over here and gets some work done. What's Yuan Shao doing, though? Yuan Shao is fighting... potentially on this front over here. It looks like he did confederate Hanfu, so he'll have all of those problems. We'll just get this one. I mean, I guess we go and try to hit the turbines, right? I mean, there's really no reason not to. And it may well pay off in, like, the short term. And he's offering us a merc contract against Gongsun Zan again. Just jumping the gun a little bit here, buddy. Young Mao levels up. Thank goodness. Alright, so he'll be up from that pretty soon, and he'll be able to filial and corrupt here. And this place will need a building one before too long. Do we have peasantry income here? No, it's industry there. It's peasantry here. Oh, it's industry here too. No, the agri will be worth it, right? No, we need to get that guy into an army. Yeah, we need to get... No, we can't. Amazing. That's fine. The thing about bandits is you've got rating. The thing about bandits that are nomadic hordes is you've got nomadic horde raiding. You're fine. You don't got to worry about it. Like, I guess we could build a couple of these satisfaction shrines. It would make me feel better. We're so broke, so broke. But, you know, any day now, it could turn around and we'll start making more. Do this. I mean, it's only 125. It takes 10 turns to pay for itself. It would be better to get another army up and get them going. But where? If we get an army here... and get the two of them out. We'll get her out right now. Yeah. Because she could, like, you know, for all we know, she could win a duel that matters. Not against, like, one of the big guys, right? But... you know, against somebody else. She's got, you know, she's punchy and she's got some stuff going on. We will give her a mighty Wuhan stallion. And she's like real mad, so we're not going to worry about anything else for her right now. But here, time for her to build the old traders and salvagers, the most important thing. Man, you know, the, I love bandits anyway. The northern hordes are precisely my style, because while I'm worrying about, like, how we're going to defend our land and stuff, I'm obscuring from my own view one of the central truths, which is that we don't have to do that. We don't need to defend our land at all. It doesn't matter. It's good to extract value from the land, but in point of fact, if they spend resources taking it, we'll get more resources taking the stuff that they're not defending. But that's just hard for me to do, because I like to build up, you know. In Civilization, I'm the guy who likes to stay on the island and do research for 500 turns and then say, ooh, I won the game. I'm like, I played it. But I guess we weren't at war with these fools, but we are now. Only a level 1 number yard, unfortunately, but that is okay. Yuan gets wounded. Gong. Yeah, if he's in the pool next turn, we'll look at him again. Okay, so it looks like Yuan Shao there came up and fought Gongsun Zan and lost, and now he's a little bit outside of his own lands. This is okay, right? Because we don't want Yuan Shao to win up here, right? But an uneasy balance of power between the two forces would serve us very well. So now we move back over. We try to recruit another stack to hang out with Jiao. And at one point, we'll need to get visibility on them. And here we will just do the old food tents on them. It's a good one to do. Alright, we gotta give this guy a title. We can recruit him next turn. Alright, Qingong, we are going to evaluate. Past loyalties unknown. Well, then, should be fine. You, I trust not at all. Yeah, so he was just hanging out somewhere. He has no past, and he showed up here in 195. Fine by me. It won't be long till he's upset. But he's a loyal guy, and we don't have to worry about him getting all bent out of shape or anything, it looks like, so. And crucially, the Hene Hill Raiders is finished up, and now we are gonna reach our final form. No, just one of our many final forms. Oh, the Jingzhou Noble Guards. These guys are the coolest. Oh, they're amazing. Do we want, like, hidden axes? I mean, they would be... Yeah, we do. We do want hidden axes. So we can go... We can get Fist of the Fist of the Bandit Queen. Yeah, why don't we just get them? Probably because we won't be able to recruit them yet. It's okay. And now we're totally broke again? Is this the same turn as we were totally broke before? Probably. We don't really need an axe band. But getting rid of him doesn't feel great either. No, this is still the same turn that we were thinking about earlier. Okay. A lot of thinking. Oh, right, because we recruited some people and stuff. And we get an exquisite weapon. The Sovereign of Blades! Awesome. It is a very, very good sword. A big beater of a short sword. Perfection. going out here. Oh yeah, and he's always upset. We need to give him a bone too. Control the right? Yeah, sure. Line of sight, yeah, that's worth it. Ah, so we see that he has just lost his level 5 city, which means this is a good time to move against him. It's like, one of y'all is going to be good at scouting. Here you go. Oh, wow, look at that, yeah. Yuan Shao rolls up and takes the iron mine as well. Now, really getting the animal tamer is more important to me than getting the major settlement there, even though it has a split between them. We'll just have to find a way to walk through Yuan Shao's lands, either by attacking him or not, as he prefers. Oh, and we get some orphans into the family. Well, we will take Liao Shi into our house. The flavor text is toss off the shackles of oppression and rise, friends. Yeah, that's my kind of guy. Luo Li. After right for how many officers? Why did I think this was a good idea? Do we have like some ancestors somewhere else that they're getting sent to? I'm like, who are these people? Shanua Outrider. Overthrower of Tyrants? Huh. Like, who is this guy? Liao Shi, 3 Kingdoms. Not finding anything quickly, it's fine. No idea who it is. Cool name, though. Now, so one thing that's fun. So I was trying to look up Yo2 the other day to, like, learn a little bit about him or whatever, but when you search for Yo2, the internet thinks that you're searching for YouTube and tries to give you, you know, a bunch of information about, you know, YouTube. And we're going to get Merc assistance here. And we're going to marry, yeah, we're going to marry his perfection. We're going to marry Yuan Tanin to the family. We'll be able to put him as the heir, and that'll make us, like, a bunch of money. Yeah, Lu Ban just grew up, though. But he doesn't really need to be in charge. You know, he's the Wolf Prince and all, but Yuan Tan, 30% family states. I mean, it's 1,000 though. Yeah, this guy is obviously the pickup that matters. Boom. And then family estates will go up next turn. It'll go up next turn. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Yuan Shao does not have very many armies, but where... Look at the land he's got. He cracked Wangquang so early. Interesting stuff. It's 195. I mean, I guess it's 195. It's not that early. It's turn 27. But, you know, he's been doing all right for himself. And we're just going to take this. And we will very much assume that they're not going to come and hit us. And if they do, then we'll just fight them there. But I doubt they will. And we fulfill the contract. Bum, bum, bum. Filial and incorrupt. I'm like, that's your job now, buddy. We've got other strategists who can fight. Grand Toolmaker. Oh, and he does have access to fire arrows up there. Amazing. You know, I went down there without even looking. Yeah, we'll take this one. Yes, the untried archers, but we can, at level 3, swap them, yeah, to the swift skirmishers, who are amazing, who are really, really good, who have 60 morale, solid ammo count, decent armor, decent evasion, and 42 weapon strength with 34 swings a minute. 42 weapon strength with 34 swings a minute is like purple, you know, like, it's like purple, and they get to shoot the whole time, and then if they, like, get on them with, like, G-Militia or something, they just beat regular greens. So there's only specific kinds of infantry that even match up well against them, and they have a full archer's complement. So as soon as we get a little bit of money, that's what we'll be getting. Now here, best case scenario is they leave their city and attack me. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think Yuan Shao is going to break them open, and we're not going to be able to get our beautiful boy a light in the dark this campaign. But, you know, it's all right. I'm actually more excited about the champion we got out of Liu Yu, and one day I might even remember his name. Hey, look, we can see Liu Bei. He's alive! Because Yuan Shao, although he's almost about to have a good time, is he really? Because he's not, right? And I'll tell you why. Because now, we're on his border. And if we keep on taking mercenary contracts with him, all he'll have to do is get frustrated that he can't go in this direction. No, really, we're helping him. Because if the AI ever gets to, like, over here in Korea, it's a long walk to where Yuan Shao wants to protect from there. So if somebody just comes across the river, me, he could have a lot of a problem. And then we'd have to walk all the way over here just to give up. Oh. I'm like, no, he already fought him, and he's fighting him there. Well, I guess we'll just show up here, because if I help, I might get to capture them. You never know. You never know. Alright, so we got loot requisition and press gang. That's the loot thing, you know. It's good. Those are good things to have. We've got them now, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. 900 from family estates. 900 is so much money. Zhongyuan is probably about to attack us, but if he does, of course, we can just get a contract on him. Gaogan is still somehow alive there. Zhongyuan is doing super well for himself. Look at the Black Mountain bandits, right? Doing their thing. The White Wave and the Black Mountain waving around together, having a time. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll get our military access treaty here, so he won't be annoyed with me. Because I think we're gonna hitch our wagons to Yuan Shao here, right? That's gonna be what we do with the early game. Because then we could take this as a jumping off point to some great things, which we've already done. Obviously, we'll help out here. For all we know, we'll get a chance to capture him, and for all we know from helping out, we'll actually get that. I think we might. I think because we're the player, they'll give us the right to capture them if we're here, potentially. Nope. And of course, this army is the last one in their faction, so that is also going to rob us of the chance of getting them out of the bonus chance from getting the last one gone. But that's okay. You don't need to get Zhao Yun every campaign. I haven't had him in ages, not since I was like a very beginning player, right? I'm not widely experienced now, but I was even more inexperienced in the past, if you would believe it, due to the passage of time. But, you know, I would appreciate him better now if I had him. But we got him in a,
心有所欲，因而导之。请下命令，扫平天下。养兵千日，用兵一时。勇夺荣耀。
But, you know, we'll try to pin him in here. And, you know, now 1.2k out of the Horde buildings. We're talking real money now. But yes, let's just go ahead and upgrade that one. And then we'll upgrade the main building again and the money building again. Hitting these little hammers is the highest form of happiness available to a person. Six? Oh, because we disinherited him. But you're like the general-in-chief, kid. I didn't even think about what he was going to think about it. Gan Ning. All right, we gotta find some money back. Gan Ning is an irresistible pickup. Gan Ning is an irresistible pickup. Gan Ning is the one who's actually going to be the heir as soon as we don't need money anymore. Qiuliju, the ferocious bear. It's actually pretty good. He's old. He's probably a spy. No, we can see he's not a spy. Does need money? True, but Gan Ning gives you movement range and ammunition faction-wide. Gan Ning is the madman. And we'll need to give him a title as well, but that's okay. And you could be the general commander. Gan Ning also has this this ability, Downpour. So I'm playing on the rebalanced version of the mod, which it's more grounded. It's still like heroic, but you don't do like 1 billion damage anymore. There are exceptions. One of the exceptions is this ability, which still does 1 billion damage. It does a 20k split. So imagining that they're unarmed, does 40,000 damage, which is about as much damage as you need. He has 24,000 health. If he got hit by his own thing, he dies immediately. You get one of them, and it doesn't always hit. But yeah, so 25 charge bonus for cavalry in his own retinue, 30% campaign movement range, faction wide, and 25 ammo. He is so good. And crucially, has a Han tree, which means he gets mighty knockback for the whole retinue. Beautiful. He's real good. Oh, and those are good too. These Twin Marshal G are really quite good indeed. So good that we're going to take him away from him. Yeah, Gan Ning is one of those guys that you always want to pick him up if you can. Or kill him. You don't want to face him on the battlefield. That ability is really annoying. Now, if you have, like, missile block, it will block it that percentage of the time. So if you see him doing it, you can pump, like, a big missile block ability and make it whiff. Or sometimes it just will hit somebody else. But, yeah, good stuff. Glad we saw him in there. Who else? I'm like, was there anybody else of particular note? So kind of want to get her. She's a D tribes person, but she's got good stuff, and I don't think I've met Sun Jian. Yeah, let's pick her up. Yeah, she's willing to spy for me. She's awesome. She loves me. And she's got the D-Horse Archers, which are very respectable. Right? Fast, 60 arrows. They don't have the Northern Courage. Not like we'll have to worry about that someday. But right now it's still active. Anyway, let's end the turn. Let us just end the turn. Bum, bum, bum. We get an exquisite weapon. Oh my goodness! We get one of the elfin swords. We just need to get the other one eventually. These things generate, like, just all the time in Ancillary. It's amazing. It's so good starting up here. We'll be getting horses before long. And he's just having a good time back here, you know, just, Jeanbe's Sword Guard Cav. Missile resist, range block chance, no fatigue. Fatigue resist. Pretty good. Pretty interesting. Like, Li Ru? you got a lot of nerve.
来谈谈吧。多谢。
Alright, and then here we just need to spend... Yeah, at level 6 we can turn off Northern Courage for this army, which is pretty desirable just because even if you're not dealing with it, you might be thinking about it.
该当如此。
But alright, we're not going to catch him in there. Somebody else is. Sometimes you just can't catch Zhao Yun. Maybe he'll go and join Liu Bei. Maybe he'll put everything back together. It's hard to say. Looks like Gao Gong got into the cookie jar and took the major over there. It's pretty annoying. Hardly what we want him to do, right? Lethal snakes in the reeds, and we're going to get a work of grave craftsmanship and money? Yeah, and money. We get a composite bow. I mean, it's good to make an effort, right?
开战！向前进军！
And we'll put the kid up here. That should please him. Here we're actually into some pretty good cash. We'll get her on the peasantry. Bandits already going there. We'll just get her collecting tax. Did we level up again? We must have done. Yeah, we're a raider now. It's like, I don't remember having all of that. We didn't. But it's okay. Oh, we can form coalitions now, because we're a raider. Well, nobody wants to coalesce, but maybe with time somebody will. Like, as far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a coalition. To me, being a coalition would be better than being the Empire or the Han. Which, I mean, to be clear, it would be. Now, do we want to get, like, Fury Bahai? That's right here, right? No, these are the Ding Tao. Crossbow. We get Fury. No, this is Storms of Lu. Do we not get Fury Bahai anywhere? Yeah, I don't think Fury Bahai are here anymore. That is okay. The Ding Tao crossbowmen are amazing. You know, shielded, and these guys are really good. Can I even get them at the level I'm at? Come to think of it, why don't we try to get to, yeah, let's just go here. Continue going down the line here, and then see about the Prince of Chen's units. That's right. It's a Liu Chong playthrough again, boys. 1.2k from the Horde building, so it's outpaced trade now. And of course, every turn you can delay getting a better army or spinning up your second army is investments in the future, right? And here, you know, humorously, the longer that Gongsun Zan stays alive there, the longer this contract is on. Now, we do have a military access thing with Yuan Shao. Do we want to fight against him right now? That's the real question. I'm inclined to say no. I'm inclined to say no because him being right here is just a huge buffer between us and Cao Cao. And if we just wait and let Yuan Shao sit there in between Cao Cao and us, then easy peasy. Right? A steed to rival the ages, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear, a gray stallion. Lu Zhu. Oh right, we've got positions available. Alright. That's weird. It says 0% of these things are added. It's so curious. But yeah, I think we do this one. Put her into it. And then make him the smuggler. Because the food production won't matter. We'll have plenty of food. We'll always have food. Alright, so what are his armies looking like? He's got Wuhan Defenders and Lancers, Defenders of Hebei, Shang Ravagers, Jizhou Noble Bodyguards. Man, what a brutal stack. And the big guy's got Archer Militia at level 7 already? He's level 7 already, has Archer Militia. Well, oh, he must be spending all of his money down here. Pretty good little stacks there, but of course we
注意，正在行进。
No, let's not do that one. 'Tis a silly place. We'll get.
坚如盾牌，势如利刃。
More line of sight, yeah. It's a long time without fighting, but it's okay. It's probably okay. I'm actually getting a little nervous about this. Calgon comes back down. I mean, yes. We get an exquisite weapon, the Sovereign of Blades, again. Excellent. Well, see, the thing is that we've got a contract with him, and if we keep on taking contracts with him, then we're fine. If this goes down all the way, then he could attack us at any time, but I think he loves us. Yeah, he loves us right now. A lot of the times in this game, you will see me mistrust people due to what I call a historical prejudice. It's like, I know Yuan Shao is a jerk, so if he's around me, no matter what, I'm always like, when's he gonna stab me in the back? Because if this guy keeps getting away, then... yeah, I think we actually need to go chase him down. Alright, so here we can... oh, awesome! We will tank our post-battle loot and get cheaper retinue upkeep, so that'll save us a bunch of money on car insurance. And then we will take a... gander at what we're making here. Industry and banditry basically an equal number. I think we leave it alone then. 'Cause this one will just... well, no, because this will be the one, because we don't have multipliers on industry, so this will still make us money, yes. Because even with negative 100% on the banditry, we still have whatever's going on there, and I think the single turn, the macro numbers at the base, that's what we're looking at, yeah. So here it's 175, you know, so there getting another 100 is better than getting on the banditry. Plus, banditry is easier to boost in percentage than industry is, so that's good. But big money there, and we're going to be able to take that post-battle loot for retinue upkeep discount every year, because that's how it works. Jiazhu? Oh, but I'm too broke. I can never, ever say no to him. He's our boy. And reasonably sure he's not a spy. I don't think we've met. Yep, beautiful. Welcome to the party, old boy. Now, he, of course, always wants a better job and always is upsetting people whenever he's around, but that doesn't mean he's not a great pickup. And he can filial and incorrupt. Awesome. And he can just do that for a while until we don't have satisfaction worries anymore. Anybody you can pick up to do a filial and incorrupt, I'm a normal guy. Filial and incorrupt is my bread and my butter. I feel like that should be true for everybody. Oh, we've turned the corner with economy. And the other thing, too, when you get Yuan Tan away from... I don't know if it's Tan or Tan. Things do rhyme with An. Nothing rhymes with Bang. Things do rhyme with An, though. But, so, I'm not sure. And even that wouldn't have the tone. The point is that by taking him away from Yuan Shao, that's almost 1,000 a turn that he doesn't get anymore. Sure, he doesn't have the public order problems, and he gets, you know, his younger, more charismatic son. And, you know, might upset his wife. But Every turn that we have that money, he doesn't. That's a whole retinue, right? It's a building every turn and a half. It's so amazing. And family estates is impervious to corruption, so the money's good even if everything else goes away. Not that I expect to have corruption problems. The young emperor comes of age, which makes no difference to me. We don't care about that kid. Bum 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 bum. My girl! Ho Jin Ting, welcome to the family. Your jerk-face husband will never follow you here, and everything is gonna be fine. My girl. We love Ho Jin Ting. What actually happened in history with her is incredibly dark and terrible. But in this campaign, that's not going to happen. She's going to be a valued matriarch of the Wuhan people now that GSZ is gone. And we're just going to look in the pool and maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky and Zhao Yun will come to us. But I don't think so, because he would have no reason, to be our friend. But speaking of, it's time to swap our retinue here. Yeah, because the thing about Swift Skirmishers, too, is Swift Skirmishers are incredibly affordable. They're so good. They're dirt cheap. The upkeep is, of course, reduced by 15% from effects, but it's still incredibly cheap. I'm like, I kinda love this, yeah. That's all we need. We don't need any red cav, I don't think. No, we've got red cav at home. We've got red cav on foot. Okay. The great thing about our red cav on foot is they're not fast, but fast for a dwarf. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so that contract's over now, so we need another contract with Yuan Shao right away. Or to fight him, one or the other. But I think another contract would be good. Oh, yeah, we got a little tempered iron skin. Alright, fine, then we will just request a lot of money. Yeah, we'll just get a one-time payment here. Yeah, none of those people matter. And we know that they're very much on their way out anyways, so they're all on that way, and then we'll just... Here... Yeah. Carry on.
坚定不移。
And of course, that's what we want to see. A bunch of green, smiling faces. Something that says, you finally got a couple filial and incorrupts, didn't you? Hey everyone, how are the air armies looking like? Interesting. We're seeing a whole lot of regional troops, really early. Well, depending, you know, I think we'll see more of them in like Yuan Shao's forces because he's got the big family estates. But you know, definitely more varied than they were at the start of the last one, right? And you know, we're looking around at Yuan Shao's forces. You know, he's got like a Wuhan Lancer here and there, and you know, there were Yuan Shao like has militia in his stack. Like his stack is like very normal, and he's like level 7 already. Liu Chong is assassinated by Yuan Shu, but like this guy's stack, right? So this is interesting stuff, right? Wuhan defenders, you know, and lancers in there with the Jizhou bodyguards, but then we've got, you know, over here very cool with you know, a little bit of local sprinkling in, you know, here and there. We've got the Yojo brutes here, and then more the bodyguards. They like those bodyguards, which, I mean, they have a great stat line. I love that unit too. Just looking at them, I don't have them yet, but I mean, huge evasion, shields, big armor. What's not to like? We're seeing really high levels for the computer, right? Compared to what we would expect. I mean, I guess maybe not really high. But 5.4, you know, 5.55, 7.6. I mean, it's only turned 35. I wouldn't expect to see that many level like 7.6s and 5s in a faction at that point, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for the good luck wishes, Rowan, and excellent work. And yeah, having a blast. We're gonna go here to get a bigger place, and we just need to get to level 2, which is the important one. Yeah, we just need industry kick here. Because the commerce one, oh, that lowers peasantry. Well, that one's okay. Yeah. Build all those. And this army, we've been paying these axe band way too long. At this point, you know, it's just traditional. But I imagine Zhongyuan is going to get just rolled over here really soon. We gotta develop a plan here, because if we can't beat Yuan Shao, I guess we just hitch our wagon to his for the rest of the campaign until the time comes. Prepare for war. Alright, not sure where that guy lives at, but at any moment... I mean, I know he's in Korea. And a bunch of people leveled up. Alright, you are in administration, so... Nah, we just go to Bellow anyway. The Howlin' Wolf. Yeah, Bellow. I think Bellow's just where we go everywhere here, because Bellow's really good. Fighting Gale. Do we want Firebomb? Yes, we'll take Firebomb where we can see Firebomb. And Ho Jinting rolls across the top. That's our girl. Oh, we got the sword and board. This is a very strong version of the sword and shield. Alright, and in here we're just gonna run in this direction, I guess. I mean, yeah, we need to, you know, we've got our sort of base over here, so we just need to continue on. Well, we see that he lives right there. Well, that gives us something to do on this front, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Alright, now Luban will, Loban. Get out here, and then we will throw him there, even though he doesn't get along with anybody. We could just do her. Oh yeah, Yuan Tan's his stuff is all over the place. Cool. Alright, do we just want to get... Yeah, let's just get this guy. Well, no, that's doubling up on the purple. That's not desirable. Alright, he's like a commander one. Yeah, let's just get him. It doesn't matter, they don't get along. The Zhanbei Macemen are... I mean, it's okay to pay for a couple of them, I guess. Oh, the recruitment thing. We'll have to cancel that. I'm like, we'll recruit next turn. But we'll spin this army up, and then we will get them into action, you know, accomplishing things over here. Yep, and if we can get that, the instructor's leather, then we can definitely get something nice there. But of course, the armor, that'll be a harder thing to get for us. But great weapons are their own reward. Tons of buildings. We got our horde buildings going, sword and boards in. We're gonna Mat Tai bandits soon. Yeah, they're going to be real happy they decided to take this time to declare war against us. Like, I'll be watching, like, random videos about Chinese history, and they play, like, the exact same songs that are in this game, and I'm always like, I wonder if it's from the game, and I'm like, nope, I'm pretty sure it's a historical song. And then I look it up, and it's always a historical song. Yuan Shao declared war on Yuan Shu. What? They're, you know, it's just sad when family can't get along. They never get along, of course. We're going to say that vengeance is important. Oh, and now we're rivals with GSZ. Well, now if he comes knocking, we'll know. I do that? No, I think what we do is get an army spun up. Yes, that's what we do. And we'll give her the old hometown bow. Oh, it binds to her. Awesome. Did not know. Very cool. The falcon might do that as well, right? So yeah, now she is always going to be the person of that bow. We're gonna pump her up there a little bit. There won't be fire arrows to speak of from her, of course. Well, that's okay. And the horse archer, and then we're just gonna get... few of them as we go in. You know, it'll be a little bit of money. Will be a little bit of money before we can get this army off the ground. But once we get them there, well, the thing is too is we already have enough of a force here between the garrison, Yalu, and what's here to deal with an army, which is, you know, a load off of our shoulders, a weight off of our backs, a thing to be certain. We need to march in here and get into a brawl. Either that or Zhang Yan is going to get eliminated before we can fight, which means we just need to get over here and try to make something happen. The last thing we want, the last thing is for Yuan Shao to feel like, you know, we're not trying real hard. I mean, if he wasn't proud of us, I just don't know if I could bear it. Bum 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 bum. Bei declares war on Yuan Shu. Yuan Rong, a son has been born. The house is strong. Will anybody coalition with me? Come on. It'll be fun. I'm like, we're only making that. Oh, the army upkeep. I'm like, yeah, we got to get that back down. Yeah, the upkeep plus the income, you know, it all comes together.
诸位猛士，随我征战。
Mao gets to level 4. Yeah, the experience feels much faster. Maybe it's not that much faster. Maybe it's not faster at all, and I'm just imagining it. Not that... I mean, the experience could have stood to go a little bit quicker, in my opinion, so...
不行，我又有什么办法？
绝不动摇。
It's 4 to get to there. Yeesh. Well, you know, if we're strong enough when we make landfall into his area, then it won't matter. We just hold off a little bit here. We need to wait a turn to get money. Because I think we might just move on, like, Chi Pass, right? Because that would be desirable enough. That'd give us a great jumping off point to harass across the river, to move in further into the mountains into Luoyong from the other way around, or to just go and punch up Buffalo. Because really all we need is to get away a little bit from Yuan Shao so that we can get on the other side of him and take stuff. To get a G of the Imperial Guard. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
保持原样，拿起武器。
We're just trying to get a fight real quick so that we can get something, but it looks like here they'll all get on him in the pass here, so that's pretty funny for the big guy, but we'll see what we can get out of it. Yeah, because our really good purple shielded guys we only get at level 6, I think. So we gotta make do without them. Could just get hardened blades it and then... Nah. And he should command.
大人召我，荣幸之至。
Alright, so we'll just them, and then a couple, yeah. Like, I sure wish I could get into this fight. Sure, I could get into a fight over here to pay for our other armies, but it's all going fine so far. And the thing is because of the way that mercenary contracts work, Yuan Shao can't turn his back on us as such. He can't just, while we're in the middle of a contract, he can't attack us. He literally can't. It won't let him. So if we just keep on taking contracts, then... And of course, the better off he gets, what if he becomes a duchy? What if he gets the emperor seat? And then we could just swoop in and take it. The Mountain Tide Bandits finish up. And there he runs, but not to the other side of the river, which is very good. This is going to get us some money for the quest. This is going to get us a little bit of more progress for our fame and fortune bar, which is very important. And then we're going to take the movement. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. And that gets us pretty good progression going this way. He's not at war with anybody that I want him to be at war with, but that doesn't mean that we can't just move in and pop him. And so that's what we'll do. You know, in the opportune moment. Yes, but the network leads right to the sanctuary of the Prince of Chun. So that's where we'll go. I don't think we can recruit the guys yet. I think we got to be like level 6 for it, and I think I'm level 4 or something. Yeah, but you know, maybe level 5 will do it. I don't think you get them at level 3. I don't have anybody level 5 either. There we go. Here's the hidden axes. This is what we needed. So we'll get like 2 of these. That takes us to 4 of the purple dudes in the front, and then we'll go more there. We've got 2 stabby dudes. Do we want to get any more stabby dudes? Oh, he can't even recruit more of them right now, right? Well, in that case, we won't get more stabby dudes. Do we want to just get, like... a cav? You know, a red cav won't hurt at all. I would prefer to get a hardened rider. We can recruit them next turn. No, because... Well, yeah, we'll recruit them next turn. We'll recruit 2 things next turn. And then we will, we'll move in here and start raiding, and we will get our foreign replen while that's happening. And I should have stopped paying these axe band forever ago. It's okay. Oh, what a lad! What a lad! Tuoba Jiefun has declared war on Yuan Shu since I was able to tell him that all of Yuan Shu's armies were over here. And now Tuoba is going to be able to move in and take some of this land away, and that is awesome. It'll also give us an excuse to take it back later if we want. Because really, if Yuan Shao's over here, and Tuoba takes this land here, we can get this army spun up, not take this army down here, break our treaties, go up here, kill Tuoba. Do we have time? guess it just depends. Well, I mean, here he should just win. Like, his troops aren't good, right? He's recruiting the crummiest stuff here. But he's got Zhanbei Sword Guard Cav. I mean, he's going to win the auto anyway. Because if we take, like, the most basic army is exceptionally good for us right now. Because hidden axes are great, and our archers are great, and all we have to do is get a little bit of force multiplying in there, and that's all you need to cackle all the way home, right? Is very, very good archers and super good invisible guys in front of them that are also archers. Oh, it looks like they're all just standing there. Well, we're gonna march up here, and so we got a couple of turns before our contract runs stale. I don't even think it makes them that mad at you if you fail it, right? He likes me a lot. Not enough to form a coalition, but a lot. Come on, join my coalition. We'll take you to the candy shop. You can pick out anything you like. But at least we're there. Yeah, because this is pretty far from where we want to be. But I don't know. I think it's a good call. I think we might as well expand it into Korea, right? There's nothing holding us here from doing it. And if we get another yeah, our blues, they don't have any bonus first infantry. They're very fast, though. Very, very fast. Yeah, we'll just get a hardened rider, and is this army missing anything? I don't think so. We could just get another archer, and that'll go a treat. Yeah. So we got 8 solid infantry, 4 solid infantry, and 4 shock infantry that are invisible, you know, to stand behind them and get the charges in, because they're a huge AP too, so when they go to hit, like, they really get it done. Yeah, let's take another archer. I can protect them. And we're just going to raid here. And now I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, we can just raid here and, because this is a very, very big and awkward place for them. So why don't we, I guess we could just stay here and raid for a while. And, you know, it won't make us money, but it's about sending a message. Right now we're level 5. At level 6, Northern Courage gets turned off, which is highly desirable. Oh, we cannot afford. Non-aggression pact with Cao Cao. Ah, you know, I don't care about all that. Oh, I think what happened was Zhang Yan was in the Gu Pass and then sallied out at him. Kong Rong has declared war on us. Alright, buddy. Go kick rocks, you fool. What are you gonna do? Drive up the ocean? Sail? Drive? Whatever the word is. Outrageous. Oh, I'm so excited. The next time I play, I'm going to play this campaign again. Oh, it's so exciting. Having a great time. But here, crucially, we've got Gu Pass, and we know from experience that Gu Pass is like the most desirable piece of real estate over here. It lets you get away with a bunch of silly stuff. So we're going to besiege here, and if he attacks us, which I don't even think he will, but we'll have all of this help, and we would delete him. He's got Xiongnu cavalry. That's good, but everything else he has doesn't have shields, and we have a suite of very, very respectable archers. And Yuan Chun has been born. Huzzah! A new son born into our house. Ho Chung of Deaf Swiftness. He's got... Oh, he's a D tribes person. I'm like, where is he from? All right, so he's not a spy. He's a D tribesman. He comes with a water clock, a Taoist monk, a battle axe, and of course has roar. Anyone with roar is attractive to me. A person that's not a vanguard with roar is incredibly so. And we got to give her a job. I'm like, I don't have any jobs to give you, girl. Here, you're the general of the left now. Yeah, we got a... Oh, I bet a filial and corrupt war off. Yep, that's Ling Mao's going off. Liang Mao. Liang Mao. Mao, not Meow.
以柔克刚。为了天下苍生。
Yeah, this is a very expensive way to use this army. It's not like smart. I just don't want to go down there. It's not smart. But it's something to do. We should... Oh. Yuan Shao somehow got back? I guess he was marching over here. He somehow got back to defend his lands. I mean, good for him. Not really. I would have liked it if he didn't. But crucially, it is about to be good for us over there. I mean, yeah, let's just keep on burning it, right? Why not? There's literally no reason why not. Because depending on what happens up here, we might need to react. But, I mean... We could just go... I mean, we're trading with them, though, right? Yeah. Is this desirable? I mean, I think so. Yeah, I think doing this is good. We'll get out of the agreement.
根状而后，枝叶繁茂。
And we'll just go over here and start burning it, start upsetting them.
坚持不懈。
And if they go to the city, then we'll take it here, and, because I bet this garrison can beat that stack, right? They're not at home, they're in a weird spot, so I think this is the right time to try to make this work.
烈火燎原。 还是贸易赚钱快。
Yuan Shao offers us a trade agreement. Very well, I accept.
今日你我达成共识。
You know, No. So, Zhongyang... Now, because I was besieging the pass, they all pushed through. And they're not gonna help me? And they're not gonna help me. Amazing. Well... I don't need your help anyway. I can do bad all by myself. Wait, what? What's this gate pass? What? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. Yo. So, for the longest time, Bandit Gate Passes didn't have good things in it. This Bandit Gate Pass has Rapid Tiger Infantry, People's Warband, Warriors of Yu, Fervent Defenders, Archers of Jing, and the Lands Chosen. So like a grab bag of very solid medium tier stuff from the Bandit Network. That's so cool! Alright, well. It's time for us to make a difference in the world. I'm just going to take a short break, and then we're going to have this fight. We're going to see what we can do. The Poisoned Fang doesn't have his big weapons. You know, none of these people do. He's hanging out with a eunuch over here, Zhongyan is, so we can tell he's getting the really good advice. Crucially, we are of a range. They've got really good archers as well, but they're the same range as ours, so we will just, you know, delete them with superior weight of fire. Skirmish the red, draw them out, glean what afflicts them, beat them down, you know, the standard stuff. Targeted strikes pretty good here. Negative 100 melee evasion, 30% increased cooldowns, ability to splash damage and melee. It's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. Anyway, but I'm just gonna take a break and then we'll be right back. Little bit of a messy thing here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. This is the army that attacked us, I guess. Because he couldn't. He's reinforcing them. Well, that is good though, right? We're gonna be able to hopefully make a difference there before this force shows up. But we'll be right back for it. All right, all right. Inflection point. Now, all we gotta do is win. All we gotta do is win. And the crucial thing about both the purple infantry and the green infantry here is this is unshielded. This is a vast, vast mass of unshielded fools. And I got enough arrows for all of them.
无心似火，不屈不灭。
Oh, I surely do.
好，说得好，让我们勇往直
Well
前。
put, brother. Let us be bold.
秋
Indeed.
高气爽，
The
胜
crisp,
利可
fresh
期
air portends a victory. Ooh, look at this. This is a bad map. We've got a, this is like a Warhammer map, right? Yeesh. We got a clumsy, clumsy thing here, but what we're going to try to do is we're going to think that they're going to be over here, and we're just going to force engage. Yeah. That guy doesn't have a bow. These guys do. Oh. Crucially, they did not do the smart thing that I feared they might do. And they are not deployed on that side. We're just going to push up on them. Yeah, enemy reinforcements on the field. I don't care, bro. We're going to loop around them. Yeah, but we're just swimming the archers up around that way. And we're going to throw this firebomb, hopefully right when they're all in the middle of all the other ones. I think this is going to be the greatest firebomb ever. Oh my goodness. You know, some of them even hit. The Rapid Tiger infantry behind us. So the last thing we want to do, the second to last thing we want to do is let them get any shots on us here. They only have 2 green units, so we're just going to light them up. Do the Swift Skirmishers have fire while moving? If they do, oh my goodness, they do. Yikes, what a unit. What? What a unit indeed. That's amazing. We're in business. Now, they are going to have units coming on us from this other side. However, all we want to do right now is take an engagement. Make sure that we run over them here. But here, we're just going to go in here and here. Because right as they're about to get on us. As I always say, in an unfair fight, you can rely on me to play well. The Bandit Raiders have 38. Alright, so there's somewhere there's a number that got typed in funny. So all those should be 40. But it's all good. We're going to roll in here. But I love the Bandit Gate Pass defenders now. I've always wanted them to be a little cooler, and now they are. And here, we've got our Lancers in the back to defend. But Yeah, I didn't know these guys had firewall moving. They're actually extraordinary units. They're really, really stinking good. And all of the foe coming in, they are doing much too slow of a job of coming in here, right? These Wuhan Lancers are finally going down, but... Alright, I'm like, oh yeah, what about Northern Courage? I don't think it'll matter. I think we'll be ahead in the balance of power before it hits. Before too long, of course, we'll be at the max level for our building, and Northern Courage won't be a problem anymore. We'll be plenty courageous here. We're gonna swing in and hit the defenders. Nope, he's having a time. It's all right. These lands chosen, are they fighters? Yeah, they actually are a little bit of fighters. That's okay. We'll running down here and here. Because, you know, it's about sending a message, right? And crucially, yeah, hi. Zhang Yan's forces. Does he have stock for his retinue or something? Maybe. Still, we have 5 minutes left before Northern Courage kicks on, and I think, yep, there he is. Right on cue for the shattering, for the grand shattering of these fools. You know, their erstwhile boss shows up. But now it's time to get everybody back into position here. Get the men back into line! Oh, right, and these... And Rapid Advance makes them immune to fatigue as well, which is just... Plus speed and a melee charge, but these guys are really, really a great unit. And I think are going to be the linchpin of my standard bandit play. I really believe in this archer. Because the normal thing they would do against a mass of this archer, all you need is this archer in the early game. Fire while moving, and they beat infantry. So all you gotta do is be able to beat their cavalry, and they're fine. Because even against a general, look, they're not gonna do it quick, but 34 swings a minute with 42 weapon damage, if that general doesn't have high armor, that will get the work in. But then here we get a couple of archers shooting at their lone archer here, and we're just going to try to bust him. Do we try to duel him? I mean, he'd be good in a duel. They're red cab in the trees. Yes, let's just back out. You know, he might be great in a duel. Let's try it. After all, you know, the man has to be brave. We do have flames now, so that should make a big difference. Oh, we're still in the clash, though. Yeah, now we're on these Xiongnu cavalry, but we're gonna be getting in here. We want to go and assist. Yeah, we shatter there. It's okay. But I think we'll actually be fine, because with flames, which too, I think, like, entertainingly, that flames will be pretty solid there in that duel. And now we just hit him with the wisdom, which is going to be, you know, good for a million reasons. And they wheel onto us there, but we're just going to move right through. Yeah, that's right. Can't catch me. Oh my goodness. The spears just appear out of nowhere. Yikes, it's okay. We're not going to get got here. Because right now we are turning the corner into these other ones. The big guy is doing just fine. But this, if we can get around the back here, this is going to be a really, really good place for a firebomb. Like a great, legendary place for a firebomb. We need to get into the trees here, don't we? Oh goodness, we ran the Alright. Oh man. Oh my. They were a lot better at fighting than we were. We threw a firebomb. I don't know how good it's gonna do. It does pretty good. I don't think they're gonna run from it though. I think we overestimated our infantry. They got too beat up on the first fight, and now I think we're gonna lose this blob. But maybe not. I think no, because our archers are all great fighters, so maybe we'll be able to, we'll give them the unbreakable here. And then, yeah, you know, that actually made all the difference in the world, right? Hit them there, because now these defenders will keep on defending for a while. And now their archers are all taken out. We just need to get in here. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We'll just get these guys fighting him. And these guys shooting them, and them, and them. Because our archers are all fighters, and that's the thing that we got to remember. Once they're out of ammo, it's not like a normal time. These guys want to get in here and fight. Hit them with the speed. And then here we're shooting at retreating troops, a classic me thing to do. But here we actually get an excellent charge right behind them, right? And and we fail to use our abilities for a bit. It looks like he might win. We might be in for some trouble, but I think, you know, we got a couple more hits left in us, and maybe we'll be able to get a Wisdom of the River here. Because he just tried to do his big ability, but maybe we'll dodge it, right? But I think we win anyway, right? Yeah, their army lost, I think. But, you know, we bravely fought. We very bravely fought. And he's thinking about, oh, he got down to 1 HP. He says he's outmatched. No, hit it with the Flames of the Phoenix. Don't run. Oh, no, he's been defeated. You know, he got him down to a very small amount, and then right then he ran away. But it's all right. Because for all that we ended up beat up, I mean, in some regards, we still have plenty of fighters, and they're, you know, we've got them besieged. We knocked them out, and yeah, look at that, 200 kills out of the archers. That's what you want to see out of an early game archer. Everything is beautiful. And the big guy falls down from the duel, of course, but he's doing just fine. And they are totally schwammered there. We make a good chunk of money, which is good. Keeps us from bankruptcy. And Qiuliju is, you know, he's the poisoned fang. he won't be, you know, we'll just release him.
快滚回去吧！
Here, we just take the money, yeah.
都放了吧。
Because they aren't going to be able to come back out at us, and then we just roll it up next time, and then Yuan Shao can deal with the remnants of them. And that'll be enough fame and fortune to keep the contract good. Because after all, I am a loyal mercenary. As long as the contract is good. What's that? You say the contract is over? Well, let's get another one, maybe. We're going to send 100 disease. Oh, we could give negative to them. No, we'll just send some here.
拿起武器。
And we do get a big ol' boost to fame and fortune.
天下
This is their capital, and we're just going to take it.
全力奋战，则战无不胜。
Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
此城归我军所有了。
And sometimes the game like hiccups and it doesn't notice the horde income in the projected, but it's super cool that they found a way to make it all work out there. He became maimed when he got hurt there and gets negative 5% melee damage. That's not that bad. Getting like losing an eye is much worse, right? Because when you lose an eye, it's 10 melee evasion. Maimed is 5 damage, which is just the equivalent of some instinct. But our standard of increase the troop share. How's this split going? About equal. Yeah, well. It'll make a sum, and the troop share will be the rest. Puts us up to positive 1,000. Beautiful. And of course, yeah, this is oh my goodness. So at the top level, you got like all the... Oh, this is so amazing. You know, going from terribly underwhelming, and now when you get a max level bandit gate pass, it is a terror to behold. I love it. That's so cool. Like, as much as I want to build this here, it is not important to do so. Is making a food? Huh. Curious. It was probably from his horde building. Maybe if you don't have taxes in the place where the horde is, they won't get food. Could be.
以柔克刚。
Yeah, so he's there doing his thing, but what we can do with this army then is move back over this way.
身心再度融为一体。
And here we besiege him and try to get him to come out. I mean, yeah, I think. Can we reach him?
回归原状。
Nope. Well then, yeah, we'll besiege him and try to get him to come out, and then we'll swing over that way. I do not believe this guy wins this fight. Flames of the Radiant Sun. Oh, right, because they have their awesome titles and stuff now, too, and unique things. I want to play Korea at some point. I know even less about Korea in the time period than I do about China in the time period, which might sound like a lie, but you gotta remember, I can always be more ignorant than you imagine.
此为苍生黎民之天下。
Alternately, we go here and pick this up first. If we do that, it's simple enough to roll up this way. You know, I think taking this first is better, because what if we need to go across there? But
胸怀中正。 准备宿营。
Yeah, the stuff here that's speed up doesn't matter. We also don't need to generate loot here. I think we can just...
保持原样。正在行军。前进。
Yeah, we just move up here. Banditry there. And there we go. Getting to tier 6 right there. 9 turns, and that's going to give us our Bandit Courage turn off. Just in time to be nowhere close to a faction level up. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, you know, we could give him a G of the Imperial Guard. He still may not win his fights, but he'll come closer to doing it. Now, the G of the Imperial Guard is the best silver weapon in the game. Maybe. It's very, very, very good. The G is a very great weapon. It has a good damage profile, especially for high instinct characters that are going to multiply the flat damage of it. Very desirable, and as part of one of the best sets in the game, the Wall, which is just a flat silver set, so you can get tons of them. It gives you charge negate for the entire army. It's when you play with it one time, you'll notice. You will notice it. Kongrong is taken over. You know, I love this. What a fun life we're getting here. I can't wait to just like play a bunch of times and just sort of see what happens, right? With how the world unfolds, because you play it a bit, you know, you sort of get a feel for who does well most of the time, or you know, a sort of dark horse thing. But you know, like maybe now Kongrong like rolls over the lower Yellow River now, right? Maybe that's what happens now. Maybe he just rocks it out. That'd be fun. Because the thing is we don't know what the effects of the side buildings is going to be for the AI battle compositions. It could be very interesting, right? Because now we're getting solid mid-game armies basically immediately. Ooh, the Dailu horse. This is a horse that can leap in a single bound across a river. They say that it brings bad luck, but they are very ignorant. Like, what? Yeah, no desire for higher office. There you go. And she's still at 21? What? What? It's outrageous is what it is. Oh my god, we can't afford all this. Oh my god. All these titles are too expensive and now I can't afford it. I guess I'm gonna have to fire a lot of people.
拿起武器，出征数日，今日始归。
And we're suffering attrition here for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe because we're bankrupt. Oh, they helpfully walked away from us here. Well, that's good.
为了天下苍生，杀呀！杀呀！
我绝不动摇。 摆好阵势，准备出击。
Assignment suspended? What? Oh, they declared war on me. No, they didn't. Why? Why is the assignment suspended? What on earth is going on? I have no idea what's going on. But for some reason, our filial and incorrupts have stopped working all of a sudden. Which feels super outrageous. Because I don't see why they should ever be interrupted. They were... Nope, they weren't on somewhere that's been besieged. Oh, and I'm still... It thinks I'm bankrupt. Still. From the Horde buildings, so that's super rough.
定筹壮志。
I guess it's gonna game over it. I don't know how to recover from this. I don't know how to recover from this. Yeah, know, it just is what it is.
满怀信念，奋力一战。
I'm sure I could figure out why it's happening, but, you know, it's just a game over. That's what we're getting. Unless I can figure out why. Because I have money. It just doesn't think I have money. So it's taking away all my stuff, even though I have money.
行动如一。召集商贾，我要视察一下他们的货物。
And now this army isn't even strong enough. Because this army was supposed to be... Both the armies are supposed to be at full strength, and now I just... Oh, right, because our garrison has been attriting. This is stupid. Okay. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is torched.
立刻群敌。
Yeah, and we're still attriting, so I can't do anything about it. Whatever.
百姓定会丹食湖江，夹道欢迎。
We're stuck here at the pass and falling apart. We can't leave or it gets worse. Maybe Yuan Shao can save us, but I think our whole army's going to disintegrate
为天下黎民。我们撤，冲啊！回家的感觉真不错。
Yeah. Oh well, it was a good run.
若我军还能再战，定当打个鱼死网破，真是贪得无厌。
It's a good run. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I was having such a good time too. And then our mighty army here just loses. I mean, we could try to win, but it doesn't matter because we just fall apart on the next turn anyway. Well, whatever. It's a game over. We'll deal with my feelings later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed. I had a great time. Don't let your opinion or mine be soured by this. I don't know what's happening, but it's a shame. I turned off the logging thing too, or can I turn that back on? Yeah, maybe it'll still log it. I sure don't feel like making a post right now, but anyway. I'll write it down tomorrow or something. Alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. That's, I feel like I already said it. Doesn't matter. I'm distracted. That doesn't matter either. No. That's all you get right now. We'll be back some other time playing some other thing or this. And maybe I'll see you then. Later, Ellie. It was good to see you. Everybody else, Luke, Ironic, Rowan, Kiara, I think you're all gone. Tahuma Sud. But anyway, good to see all of you, and maybe I will catch you later on. Oh, there you go. See you guys later.